What up, guys? Back with another video. I just got another package in the mail, and it just so happens to be Kang the Conqueror. This is the new Hasbro Pulse exclusive that comes with his time chair. So I thought we'd do a quick unboxing and check him out in a little bit more detail and see what we get. So if that sounds interesting, let's get into it. Alright, so checking out the packaging. We get some really nice artwork up front. There is no window on this, so it's kind of crappy for inbox collectors. But this box looks really nice, and it is a pretty massive box. Get some nice artwork on this side. Got some nice product shots on the back. We got Kang with his time throne. Shows the interchangeable faceplates, and there's a little read up on him right here. But yeah, not much more on the box, but we do have Kang the Conqueror up top. It looks pretty dope. I do really like the artwork. But yeah, let's get him popped open and see what he comes with. Alright, so here's everything out of the packaging. And it does seem to be a lot of plastic, but mainly most of it is his time throne. So let's put that together real quick. So we get these two big pieces. And let's see, I think this piece goes in the middle, so you probably want to put that in there first. And probably want to put this, okay, that's going to slide. So that snaps together like that. You put the back piece on there, and then this piece goes right here. And then let's see, we get, alright, so I have to look at the packaging because there is no instructions, but you got to put the little stair piece in first, and that piece, and then you snap them together. And then this little piece right here, it just slides onto here, and then you can slide this all the way together. So yeah, there we go. And then we get this stand here, so you're just gonna pop that into the base, and this pops right on top. All right, so there is his stand, or his throne on the stand, looking pretty dope. Let me get it up on the stand and we'll check it out in further detail. And here is Kang in all his glory, looking pretty dope. I really do like this setup with the time throne. It all came together really nice. But yeah, even though this Kang is a reuse, I did miss out on the first one, so this was a nice way to get one that we might have missed out on. And then for older collectors, if you do already have him, then you can look forward to getting the time throne with this guy. And then he does have the interchangeable faceplates, which we'll look at in a little bit further detail when we check out Kang. But overall, I think he looks pretty dope. But let's take a closer look at Kang and his time throne and keep it going. Alright, so checking out the time throne in a little bit further detail. It is all pretty much molded plastic in this gold finish here, and it does look pretty good. There is a little bit of swirling throughout it, but I mean, you know, that's just part of the plastic and the process, I guess. So it doesn't look too bad even with it on there. There's quite a bit right there, but we do get his throne, the seating. It looks like it's like leather, and it's some nice brown plastic with some nice detail throughout. We get all these blue accents here. Those look really nice, painted well. We do get the platform here with some translucent blue finish to it, and that looks dope. We get some more blue details, and then on the bottom you do have some nice sculpted detail with some bronze paint, and there is some bronze paint throughout, you can see, and it's all done really well. So that looks cool. And on the back we get some, I guess, thrusters. So that looks dope. But overall, I do really like this throne, and I'm looking forward to getting a lot more thrones for characters that really need them. But let's check out Kang in further detail, and then we'll move on to his articulation and accessories. Alright, so checking out Kang here, he is pretty basic, and he's pretty much a reuse of the last one. So if you already have him, you know what to expect with his limited articulation. But overall, he's not bad. He does have some nice painted detail. Everything looks clean, but majority of it is molded plastic with the purples and the green. But he does look pretty vibrant, and he does have a nice head sculpt here. This is with the angry face plate here, so that looks pretty cool. And then we can change it out, just pull him out. Then we do get the lizard man head sculpt, so one of his other variants here. So that looks pretty cool. And he does have like a beak and some nice painted detail. Everything looks clean on that one. And then we get this last one here, and yeah, that one looks a little, it looks a little creepy there, but yeah, it looks really good. It does look really well done. It's sculpted nice. So that's another variant of Kang. Checking out his articulation real quick, he does have a ball hinge here, so he can look up that far. He's gonna look down that far. He does have quite a bit of pivot or tilt, and then he can swivel around, so his arms move out pretty much all the way. We get not full rotation. His shoulder pads kind of get in the way, or his suit. We do have single jointed arms that move about 90. I wish they were double jointed. I wish they retooled that and kind of gave him double jointed arms, but there is a swivel there as well, so that's fine. He does have a swivel and a hinge at his fist, and then for his torso he has a ball joint there, so he moves all the way around. He does lean forward a little bit and back a little bit. He kicks forward that far, kicks back about that far. He does have double jointed knees, and he does have a thigh swivel, and then he has a swivel in the at the feet, and his ankle rocker. That all works fine. So he is going to be able to sit on his throne well enough. And yeah, let's check out his accessories, and then we'll move into our final thoughts. Alright, so as far as accessories go, we got Kang here with his little mini blaster with some nice pink detail in there, so that looks good. He does only have one trigger hand. He does come with two splayed out hands, I guess, or gun holding hands. And then he does come with two of the fisted hands in the packaging, so I think a decent amount of hands. And then also we do get his big blaster here, so I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of a pain to get him to hold it, but his fingers are pliable enough to kind of move them into place. But yeah, it is a nice looking blaster. This is the one they teased, and it has some nice detail, sculpted detail throughout, so I like that. Got some pink in there, some black paint, so yeah, that looks really good. Same thing on that side. You do have like this wire or line here, I guess. So yeah, once you get him to hold it, he does look pretty cool with it, and I think that's a pretty good amount of accessories. He also does come with this blast effect here, which is like a little blue translucent plastic with some pink detailing on the inside, which does go on the end of this blaster, so that works well. I don't think we've seen that blast effect before, so it's always nice when they add some new effect pieces. I'll take it. But yeah, let's do some size comparisons and then we'll wrap this up. And just to get a quick height measurement, he is about, let's say, almost about 10 inches to the top of the throne, and then it's about 5.5 inches across, and like you're gonna need about 8 inches deep worth of space. So he's a pretty tall once he's on his stand and everything. But yeah, comparing him to another guy that's pretty big, we got MODOK here. So I think those scale nicely together. MODOK is pretty big, and I think, you know, this kind of gave him some inspiration with the removable head face plates, because MODOK does have the changeable one as well. So, and maybe even Galactus kind of gave him some inspiration for that, so that's pretty cool. And I think they look well, and they're gonna work well together. And then also we do have pretty standard 6-inch Ant-Man, so that looks pretty cool together. So he's gonna have some presence on the shelf, so make sure you make some room. I'm already running out of space here, but you know, we gotta fit him somewhere because he is the Conqueror. But yeah, let's move into final thoughts and then we'll wrap this up. So, final thoughts on this guy. I think we're all really getting it for the time throne here, and that does look really cool once it's put together with Kang on it. But Kang himself is kind of, you know, mid. He's just a reissue of the one that we previously had, but we do get some nice pieces like the new blaster and the interchangeable faceplate. So you are going to be able to make a, you know, Council of Kang if you really want to. But yeah, overall I really do like this figure, and I would give him about an 8 out of 10. And for me, he was a definite cop because I don't have one, and I think he really captures the comic book and look. And yeah, he's gonna look pretty cool on the shelf once I find some space. But yeah, guys, that's all from me. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Let me know if you copped him or dropped him down in the comments below. But other than that, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.